Bonjour, c'est Madame Sacco. Ce soir, vous allez étudier le verbe aller. Aller. Le verbe aller, ça veut dire to go en anglais. C'est un verbe irrégulier. Il faut le mémoriser. So, aller is an irregular verb, even though it ends in ER, but it must be memorized because it does not follow a pattern. So let's learn it now. I go, I do go, I am going. Je vais. Je vais. Notice the S is silent. Je vais. You informal or singular, go. You do go, you are going. Tu vas. Tu vas. Notice there's an S on the end here, but again, silent. Tu vas. He goes, he does go, he is going. Il va. Il va. Notice it sounds the same as the to form, but there's no S on the end. Il va. She goes, she does go, she is going. Elle va. Elle va. Again, no S on the end, but you don't. Sounds like the to form, but doesn't have the S. We go, we do go, we are going. Nous allons. Nous allons. Now, normally this S in nous is not pronounced. It's usually pronounced nous. But because of this A, because of this vowel in allons, we do pronounce it. Nous allons. Nous allons. And again, this S here, though, is silent. Nous allons. You formal or you plural, go. You do go, you are going. Vous allez. Vous allez. Again, just like the new form, this S, which is normally silent, normally it's pronounced vous, suddenly is going to become pronounced because of this vowel, this A in aller. Vous allez. Vous allez. The EZ in aller here is pronounced the same as the EZ for the ER verbs, for example, vous dansez, etc. But again, irregular, but it looks a little bit kind of similar to some of the regular verbs that we've learned as well. So it should help you try to remember that. Alors, vous allez, you go. They masculine go. They do go. They are going. Ils vont. Ils vont. Silent T. Ils vont. Looks a little bit like the il and el form, the plural form of some of the other irregular verbs you've already seen, like être and faire and avoir as well. So it kind of sort of follows a little bit of a pattern there. Ils vont. They feminine go, or they do go. They are going. Elles vont. Elles vont. Now, the verb aller is really quite useful because we can use the verb aller to express the near future with the construction aller plus infinitive. As you all know, the infinitive is the basic form of the verb. It's the form of the verb we find in the dictionary. Remember, all infinitives end in either er, ir, or re. So far, you've really only learned your ER verbs, but this year you'll also be learning the IRs and the REs. By simply using a conjugated verb, a conjugated form of the verb aller plus an infinitive, you can express something that you're going to be doing in the future. Not something you're doing right now, but something you're going to be doing. So here we go, some examples. Je danse. Je danse. When you say je danse, you're saying I dance, I do dance, or I am dancing, as in I am doing this right now. However, when you say je vais danser, I am going to dance. I am going to dance. Not as in dance class, but the act of dancing, the verb. This is an infinitive. So when we use these two verbs together, the first one, in this case, the verb aller, gets conjugated, je vais. The second one, danser, is in the infinitive, je vais danser. Alors, je danse, I'm dancing right now. Je vais danser, I'm going to dance, not right now, but sometime in the near future. Another example, aujourd'hui, il va au café. Today, he is going to the cafe. He's going there right this minute. Demain, il va aller au café. Tomorrow, he is going to go to the cafe. Is going to go to the cafe. Alors, aujourd'hui, il va au café. He's going right now. Demain, il va aller au café. Tomorrow, he is going to go to the cafe. Another example. Maintenant, elle va à la bibliothèque. Elle va étudier. So right this minute, maintenant, now. Now, remember this is now. Elle va à la bibliothèque. She's going to the library right now. When she gets there, elle va étudier. She is going to study. Alors, maintenant, elle va à la bibliothèque. Elle va étudier. Right now, she's going to the library. Notice up here, there's only one verb. Elle va. She is going to the library. But here we have two. Elle va étudier. There's my near future. And we want to do this negatively. The ne and the pas go around the first verb. So here's verb number 1. Here's verb number 2. Je ne vais pas étudier. I am not going to study. So I'm not going to study sometime in the near future. Je ne vais pas étudier. All right, so we'll be learning more about this and practicing this more in class tomorrow. For right now, if you could go to the key activity and try to complete it with the correct forms of aller, remember, you probably will need to study first, and go ahead and feel free to use your book to refer back to it. Fin, félicitations. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.